What? No, no, it was right there. It was right there. I swear, I saw it. I.
Alright, back. Part 3. New me. Okay. Alright, yeah, I remember everything now. I remember everything. Now we gotta do another poem. Our third poem, guys. Dead pellet. Okay, on this neat part, we're gonna have to do a poem. Money. Money. Philosophy. I like philosophy. So great. So good, guys. Awesome. Oh, fuck you. Sugar. Bounty. Family. A dream. Papa. Marshmallow. Wait. Adventure. Ooh, oh no. Crimson. Sorry. I'll stop. I'll shut up. Summer. Shiny. Oh, suicide. Oh. Maybe I should click on this one. Give me a second. Yeah, why did she jump up on that one? Sus. Yo, sus. Flee. Ooh. Doki Doki. Okay. And then play ground. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go blow my nose. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. You're practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your arms. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay? Why does she keep, talking to the player? It's like she's breaking the fourth wall all the time. Why do you do that, huh, buddy? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's, or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. A lordly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else
but the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Coolio, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Oh my god, I gotta blow my nose again, bro. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Maybe. There is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one. I'm not the one asking you, Coolio. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her. The well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest? Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Coolio.
Me? What or me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? You conclusion.
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
No way, Jose. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Coolio. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stood up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out into the club room.
Why don't we share poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I don't know what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I think Sayori, since she's having a tough time, she should go first.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Coolio.
Thanks. Sorry. You've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? All I want to see is smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Coolio. I'm still a little surprised. I thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Oh my god. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to rate when thinking about you, Sayori.
No.
Bullet.
Coolio. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady. All of a sudden,
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. I glanced around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Coolio. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Aha. I promise we'll have it again. The smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I always do Monica last. Should I just get her over with?
Nah.
Okay. Yuri. Well done, Coolio. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad.
Bro, every single time the poem's like a max 20 words. What do you mean improved? Like, what do you mean? That green bean, what you... Okay. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. And I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. Oh, I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Coolio? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Thank you. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri, think for a good minute.
That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions.
I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking.
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here.
Ooh, it's changed. Beach. A marvel of millions of years in the marking where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expensive of bliss, but beauty gray, falling clouds, an endless engine. The ageless world of to get lasted is one where everything can be found. Oh my god. One can only build a sound castle where the sound is wet. But where the sound is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you chasing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yep, we still build sandcastles. I stand with a focus wraps around my ankles, where my toes swish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to endure of the certain veins of the shore. Drift forward, and I Newton to Earth forever, or forevermore. Sorry. I can't read cursive that good. I think that's pretty obvious. It's like part 1. Ow. Okay.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't tried? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing, styles, or thought process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Natsuki.
This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway?
Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Yeah.
Natsuki's elbows connect with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke, man? Freak.
That seriously hurt.
Or maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sun glows. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydream about you each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts on a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the sea salt, or in the salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy shell. And remember, the reason you're wonderful, when you press your lips up to mine, I'll be the beach that washes all others away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nicer message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You could really see her doing that too. Make us write about a simple topic. They try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, Monica, whatever, blah 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 blah. Blue blue blah 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 blue blue blah 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 blah. Hi, Coolio. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being this club is one thing. But performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It should also make me happy to see. Aha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Aha! It's kind of funny. So, no, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sorori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other's each day. I'm surprised you're in so sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much as her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. But Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah. Did she tell you something? Well, Cooler, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical, meaning anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I read about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, but because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yes, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the thing you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're almost done sharing poems, alright? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you just say... Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated it from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating airs. Common foreshadowing that something terrible is going to happen. In your books, maybe. Oh, burn! Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood up a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Let's please show some decency. Come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, you've kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I asked. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festive preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki, we're making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're just the most talented person here, you know?
Now Natsuki pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sorry enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorate to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, let's just leave you, Cleo. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some, it's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Cooler may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decoration. Hold on, I never said... How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounded more like you're just trying to make excuses for Cleo too. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking, is it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Coolio to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Coolio, you're okay with this, right? At the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Let's cross out Monica. Not doing Monica. Here, that's boring. Sorry, ... Why sorry, ... I'm gonna save this. So, yeah, okay. I'm interested in clicking sorry because it says ... now. I don't know. Okay. Final decision. Yuri. This can't be bad. This can't turn bad. This can't be bad. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Cleo? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So, I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me.
What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Coolio picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not good at it. I'm sorry I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you with this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. So, I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Coolio. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out that you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take it off my mind. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She's been extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Saori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, between what Saori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Saori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Saori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Saori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Saori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to bend down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Saori?
Hi, Cleo.
I sit down in her room. Saori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Saori's room is a mess, as it's always been. I recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Yeah. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Saori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Saori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really characteristic. Sorry. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. If something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Saori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Khalil. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just wants to torture me.
Saori. I grabbed Saori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Aha.
Saori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Khalil. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Saori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Khalil? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Saori kept this information from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Saori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Cleo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Haha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Being everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Aha.
You're right, but I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Cleo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Saori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Saori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Cleo.
Saori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Cleo.
Saori isn't hugging me back. Despite her arms being wrapped around her, Saori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Cleo,
Saori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want to do is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Saori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cleo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Saori lets me go. And she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
It's what I want.
It's what I want, I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sorry, wipes your eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one. I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for you to be at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sari shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sari and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sari is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I keep seeing that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Alright. I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to end it.